Chapter 7. This is the last chapter of book 1. A few weeks later.
Is everyone ready?
Yes, everyone will be there.
Choir member. What was that?
But how are we to pray and contemplate like this? I don't dare even to send my choir out there.
We shall get used to it, all of us.
We must be thankful for all of this, for each noise, each face that disturbs us here.
A few weeks later, we have
We
a
shall
bunch
start
of
with the
stone.
chancel, then gradually work our way from east to west. That's the way it's done, the way I was taught to do it.
I value your enthusiasm, my dear Mason, but so far we're only cleaning up. I haven't even considered hiring a master builder yet, neither you nor anyone else.
May I show you some drawings?
By all means.
When we walk around the site, we mark where the walls will be, the pillars, the doors and buttresses. Now for that we need a plan like this, to tell us where to place our pegs and strength.
Is this how birds would see our church?
Exactly. Here you can see the transept.
I noticed, yes. It is remarkable how much you can reveal with so few lines.
Thank you, Father. The nave is on the left. It has 6 bays.
And the chancel?
The chancel will have 4 bays.
Okay.
I can see the transept is 2 bays wide, so it will be 12 in total. It does look splendid, but isn't that rather small?
Oh, can you afford to build it bigger?
I have trouble affording it at all. The king grants us timber and stone and wool from Shiring's pastures. But only God knows if it will be enough. I don't suppose you have any idea how much this would cost.
I know exactly how much this would cost. It would be no more than £3,000.
I've spent the last few weeks working out the annual income of the Priory. Here's the answer. £300 a year. And we spend every penny. Go on now, show me the rest of your drawing.
So basically, they're
If
saying
you were
we
facing
can't
the
pay
cathedral
you.
with the front wall torn down, you would see it like this.
Interesting. What's that coming out from above the entrance?
What?
You recognise the aisles?
Of course, I've been in quite a few churches in my time.
Did you know then that their purpose is to support the nave?
Fascinating. I must say, you do know your craft, Master Builder.
The nave will be about 32 feet high and will appear even higher.
Drawing the eye heavenward with its loftiness.
Well said. A chamber worthy of God.
I always wondered how walls this high could hold up so well.
That's the tower, of course.
I thought so, but why is it right above the nave? Shouldn't it be closer to the transept?
Oh, don't be fooled. The tower is, of course, farther back, but one cannot show depth in a drawing.
Ah, of course. How high will it be?
Three halves of the nave.
That sounds reasonably modest. What about the other drawings?
Elevation.
Imagine you're standing in the centre of the nave, looking at the wall.
Okay.
This is what you see.
Are those windows?
Right, but that's not all. On the lowest level are the pillars of the arcade. They're joined by arches making up the bays. Through the archways you can see the windows in the aisle. Starting right in the middle is the Tribune Gallery. Shall I go on?
Yes, yes, of course. I was just thinking. Keep going.
Any further questions concerning the gallery?
No.
No.
On top are the clear-story windows.
I can see you've put a lot of thought into this. I was just wondering, how long would this take to build? You can take your time with that answer.
Well, that depends on how many people you employ. If you can afford 60 masons, you could build the whole church at once instead of working from east to west. That might take 8 years, maybe 10.
I wish my monastic officials had your ability to think ahead and calculate. So, I need to find £200 a year. It doesn't sound so bad when you put it that way. You really want to build this cathedral yourself, don't you?
Yes, Father. I want you to appoint me Master Builder.
Why?
Because he wants to give people hope.
Is that so? Then
Yeah.
answer me this one last question. If people were to enter your church, what image would they see crowning the tympanum above the entrance? One of Judgment Day to teach people to be good? Or one of paradise to remind them of God's mercy?
Show them hell, so that they're afraid to do bad things.
I'd rather see trees and animals.
It should be the promise of a better life. Therefore, it will show heaven.
Yes.
Milius, is there news of my brother?
No, unfortunately not. No one has seen or heard from him since the Bishop and Percy Hamley were here.
Papa, will there be statues inside?
Statues?
Oh, that's enough, children. It's time you went out and played.
Yeah.
Prior,
Yes?
my first wife, Agnes. She died without a priest, and she's buried in unconsecrated ground. Sometimes a man builds a chapel, or founds a monastery, in the hope that in the afterlife God will remember his piety. I just wonder, do you think my design might serve to protect Agnes's soul?
God no longer asks for blood sacrifices, for the ultimate sacrifice has already been made. But the lesson of Abraham's story is that God demands the best we have to offer, that which is most precious to us. So you must ask yourself, is this design the best thing you could offer?
Except for my children. Yes.
Then rest easy, Tom Builder. God will accept it.
Feel like at some point I'm gonna yoink that child. Contract of employment. Alright. I, in representation of the hereby assign Tom Builder as master builder for the construction of Kingsbridge Cathedral. The Priory will provide £200 a year to be used wholly for materials and craftsmen. The pace of construction shall be adjusted accordingly and adhere to plans approved by the Prior. In exchange for his work, Tom Builder and his family are to receive a private house and the right to attend all common meals. The contract is subject to change with the priory's financials and gives future prospect to additional payment to compensate for the master builder's work. So, possibility of more money to come. Hey, look, we're building. Look at us. We're doing some building. There's a hole. It's only gonna take like a few years, right? There's a hole. There's a hole. Hey, it's Alfred. Let's talk to him. He's apparently friendly now.
What do you want?
I want to help.
Too bad. There's nothing you can do. I don't get why Tom likes you, you useless little turd.
I thought he was nice now.
For all I know, you were behind that fire. What? What is it?
I'm leaving now.
Uh-huh.
Wasn't the fire a good thing? Anyway. Hey, look, it's some sheep. Hey, here's Brother Paul. Let's talk to him. Yo, Brother Paul, what's up?
Oh, good day, boy. If you see your mother, tell her the pain's gotten worse. I think I might take her up on our offer now. Oh, don't you ever get as old as I am, boy. 'Tis not natural.
You know, that's what my grandmother used to tell me. Like, literally, that's what my grandmother used to tell me. So I think the previous prior is who burned up in the fire. I think that was the previous prior, but I'm not sure. The prior, yeah. The prior. I think the prior burned up in the fire. Well, I don't see what else I can do. Okay. There's probably some other place I can go. My guess. Okay, I can go this way. No. I can go this way. Where can I? No, I don't want to go this way. I didn't want to go this way. Maybe I can go this way. Maybe I can go this way. Where can I go? Oh, there's my mother. Oh, okay. Talk to mother. That's what I'm supposed to do.
Jack, do me a favor and give Paul these herbs, will you?
But he's a monk. You don't like monks.
Well, it turns out not all of them are bad. Still, be careful before you trust any one of them.
Well, your son already trusted me. Oh yes, I know that the builder is not his father, and I also know about you. It won't be long till they throw you out of Kingsbridge. Witch.
The hell,
there
man.
he is! Give our prior the welcome he deserves!
Oh, you know, I am only following God's will.
Prepare to raise the bell. Make the prior proud.
Well, thank you.
Go on, Jack. Don't forget about Paul's herbs.
I need to give him some herbs, as they call them. Not herbs, herbs. And after I do that, I need to take a break. I am out of liquid.
This is from my mother.
Oh, bless her. Boy, whatever Remedius says, your mother is a saint.
Yeah, that's definitely not what he says.
Oh, is that the bell? Can you see it from here?
Yes, I can.
Bell without a cathedral. Your father certainly had strange ideas.
It might be. What's a bell?
Oh, who's that? I actually think I know who that is. Yeah, that's who I thought it was.
You. I remember you. You're the boy with no father.
Actually, I have 2 fathers now.
Is that so?
Yes. Tom Builder and Jack Sherbug.
I thought you weren't the builder's son.
Well, I am now.
I have to say, Prior Philip told me there would be a lot of sheep here. I can see he wasn't exaggerating.
I see Philip 7.
I do. He's the reason I'm here. Is he around?
He should be around somewhere. Busy man, that fellow. But don't worry. You probably won't have to look for him for long.
All right. Thank you.
Alright. Well, there's some sheep. Look at all those sheep. Uh-oh.
Shall we go after them?
No. Now we know where we can find them.
Ha! Ho!
The heck? This looks like it might be the end of the book.
My bishop, William Hamley, has returned to see you.
Send him in, Timothy. We have much to discuss.
Yep, that was the end of the chapter and book. I gave an optimistic exclamation because construction probably means it's gonna go bad. I chose an image of paradise for the new, whatever that is. I haven't heard anything about Francis for a while. Lady Alina. Why does she want to talk to Philip? Bishop Warland began scheming. And I finished book 1. So is it going to bring us back to the title screen?
Next time on the Pillars of the Earth.
Oh, we get a next time.
Find out what happened to me and my brother Richard after the siege of our father's castle. What will the future hold in store for Kingsbridge?
Was this released
Pillars of the Earth.
episodically?
Sowing the Wind.
Was this like released as an episodic thing where they released one book and then another book and then another book? Interesting.